Greetings and salutations, folks. My name is Nick, and welcome back to Hi-Fi Rush, where there is only one villain left to defeat. Kale himself. Would it be two if you include his giant robot? Like, his giant super robot is probably going to be a boss fight. So there's the question of whether it's just going to be against the giant super robot, or against Kale by himself, or both. Let's find out. But actually, first, let's talk to everybody, because for some reason, everybody else is tired, despite me doing all the work and being launched from a cannon through a window.
I gotta say, as much as I didn't see Roquefort actually turning into a giant wolf, I didn't expect us to come this far.
You assumed I would fail?
Well, I figured your luck had to run out at some point. But don't get cocky. Kale's like nothing we've come to before.
I'm not underestimating him.
That's good. But I'm a bit worried about Peppermint. This is personal for her.
After all we've been through, it might not be easy. But I think she can handle it.
You might be right about that. But we need to be there for her when she needs it.
That's what we're here for.
Alright. Then that's the thing. Gotta think positive.
Giant,
Can't walk
I
into the
probably
final
don't
fight
need to
being
tell you this,
pessimistic
but
about
don't
it.
expect an easy victory here.
Hey, I didn't say anything.
Well, up until now, you seem to expect everything to go your way.
Why are you bumming me out before this critical moment?
I want to help you figure things out, Chai.
Now?
Actually, you're probably right. Why don't we save the self-reflection until after all of this?
Yeah. Good call, Corsica.
Yeah. No need to worry about it becoming a better person right before your tremendous challenge. Become a better person later.
You doing okay? You gonna be alright with Kale?
There's probably nothing I can say to change his mind. All I really want to know is where my mom is.
I thought she retired.
Technically, but ever since Kale took over the company, it's like she dropped off the map. I have a feeling he knows where she is.
Well, we'll get you some answers. Then make him pay. Well, looks like we're at the end of our set. Anything you need to get off your chest?
Chai, looking at all we've been through, I'm sorry how rough things started between us.
I wouldn't have expected
Hey,
much from Chai to be at the
problems?
beginning either, so...
Can't say I made a good first impression either.
Guess we learned a lot from each other.
We kind of sanded down each other's sharp edges, I guess.
Uncharacteristically introspective, Chai. Maybe you have changed.
Could say the same for you. I'm looking forward to the day you do something heroically irresponsible.
May have to wait a bit longer for that.
Alright. Okay, so that's going to start the mission over there. Let us talk to Cinnamon.
Mr. Chai!
All right, Cinnamon, give me the data breakdown.
On what, Mr. Chai?
On the thing we're about to do.
I do not just have random data. I need something to quantify.
Well, quantify me.
I actually tried, but every time I put you into a calculation, I get an error. I think you are the human equivalent of dividing by 0.
Awesome.
For you, maybe, but for me, it is very confusing.
Yeah, when your main skill is luck, like that's basically just an open variable.
So Roquefort managed to keep a giant werewolf hidden inside him. What about you, Cinnamon? What's hiding under that hunk of metal?
Unfortunately, nothing, Mr. Chai. I'm sorry to disappoint you.
Everybody's got something.
I want to believe so, but I have yet to find it.
When the time comes, you'll know it.
Deep breaths. Chai.
Are you panicking again?
How could I not? We're up against Kale.
But we took down everything they've thrown at us so far. And Roquefort was even a giant werewolf.
You're right. Like you said, I gotta be a bit more confident.
When you're worried about what's to come, do what I do. Just think in an hour, 2 hours, we'll be done. And we'll have won. See yourself at the finish line.
Wow, that's pretty insightful, Chai.
Yeah, I read it when I flipped through Peppermint's diary.
Wait, what?
So, Kale's office. He's home turf. What can we expect?
Honestly, I don't know. Spoke to Corsica, and even she's never been inside.
Well, that's not good.
You're right. It's not.
So if she hasn't been inside,
It just means we
are
the
there other
advantage of
guards
not
inside?
Knowing.
That's the question that I have. Is that if there's no other
How's
guards
that an
inside, then there's
advantage?
probably not going to be a level
Well,
built around
we'll
it.
be alert. Be ready for everything, since we don't.
There might only
expect
be the
anything.
set piece of the giant robot.
One way to look at it. All right. Maybe this will work out.
But let's find out. Ah, son of a...
Get Kale's password and shut down Spectra.
Roquefort's private elevator.
That's
will take us
fine.
To Kale's office.
I forgot
Everyone get on.
to shop with Macaron, but that's fine. I'll live because I've already gotten most of the upgrades I'm going to use
Sit,
anyway.
everyone.
I can't believe it.
Bet you didn't think we'd still be hanging out, Peppermint.
Nope. And I didn't think we'd be teaming up with Vandelay's own staff either.
This was definitely not in my weekly schedule.
Are we sure we're gonna be okay?
I have learned much from Mr. Chai, and you, sir, must chill out.
Chai?
Yeah?
Chai, I do trust you. You know that, right?
Couldn't have done it on my own.
Now arriving at Kale Vandelay's office.
All right, yeah, it does seem like there isn't a specific level.
Get ready.
It looks like it might just be the final confrontation,
It's just you and us, Kale. And nothing's gonna come between us.
except for this door.
Mom?
Peppermint?
You're here?
I never left.
That's not what I was expecting. Is she being controlled by Spectra? Is she patient
And
zero?
that's as far as you'll come.
Mom, what are you doing? I tried to find you. Kale's here, and there's this...
Spectra. I know. I promise to help him. No matter who gets in the way.
Roxanne. No, you'd never do something like this.
Unless she's being controlled by...
Spectra.
Kale's finest work. And able to seduce even the
most stubborn of minds.
Yep, there we go.
You used it on your own mother.
Well, how else could I have gotten this job? I wasn't Mommy's favorite.
Let her go.
I know you probably think Spectra is nefarious, but I disagree. It's simply nudging people into the Vandelay ecosystem.
Wait, this is all an overly complicated plan to sell more product.
Do you have any idea how difficult it is to make something people actually want to buy? It's ridiculously hard! Hey, a new whatever! Well, what color, what model, size, speed, do I need it? All that stress, gone.
Because we'll subconsciously make that decision for you.
You're enslaving them.
I'm freeing them with the truth
He's
of
enslaving them into brand loyalty.
This is so
Oh my.
corporate.
I know, right? But look at you, wanting a brand new Project Armstrong enhancement to become a rock star. Ugh. You're nothing without my technology. You bought into it, and you'll help bring even more customers.
And that's the thing, like even
Project Armstrong was meant to help people. It
there's
was
a
Mom's
discussion I
idea.
think I can have in
Well,
regards to
Spectra
Hi-Fi
is
Rush
mine.
And look
specifically.
who's in control now.
But we'll wait for these guys to finish talking.
Time for Spectra's wireless test run. Keep an eye on your buddy Chai here.
No! We're so close!
Ah, my gears.
Stealing my technology and then calling yourself a rock star?
For doing what, exactly?
I don't know what to do.
Is this where we find the purpose of his arm?
I'm nothing without this arm.
Chai, don't let him get to you.
You led us here.
And it's because of who you are.
But I can't get us out of this.
It's not your fault, Mr. Chai. It's a harmonic force field.
A harmonic force field? You mean like sound?
Yes, but destroying it requires a huge amount of energy.
If I can synchronize with the frequency, I have to at least try. It's not over yet. Stand back. Just remember, feel the beat.
That one kind of felt offbeat, but
You may not be slim, but you get it done.
You might not see it.
actually I do see it. There are buttons on the screen.
He's quite come around, hasn't he?
We're in this together.
I, for one, Mr. Chai, like your bag.
What? Thank you, Cinnamon.
Good enough.
I do trust you. You know that, right?
And I know it now. I don't need a guitar. I am a rock star.
I gotta say, this is a genuinely funny game.
I thought you said you didn't need a guitar.
I mean,
Yeah, but this is much cooler.
there's nothing wrong with just having it. Oh, there's a level.
Finally, some peace and quiet. Someone get me a cortado.
Coffee machine's only putting out decaf, sir.
What? And now this.
A nice slow-mo James Gunn-esque walk.
Hey, Kale! We got beef!
Okay, screw this. Do what you need to do, just stop them.
Yeah, there was a robot there.
Briefing. Team, split up and let's get this jackass.
Ah, I finally get to actually kind of see them do stuff for like a couple seconds. Ah, there was a hook. But I was not paying attention. Oh, so now I suppose this probably means there won't be any boards for me to purchase things as well. Like that's what I was thinking, because I missed out on purchasing things from Macaron in the mission briefing area. And I was thinking I could at least maybe buy some things from a shop mid-level.
Where do I
got you, Chai.
Thank you. Ooh, I wonder if that's gonna show up more in this level. Is just different sequences where Chai finds himself stuck. There we go. And now we just need Corsica and Cinnamon. Why, hello, folks. Ah. No, not you. All right. Just you.
Cat time. Let's go.
Oh, one of you. Yay. Where are you, sir? All right, let's see how well I... Not particularly well. Ah, damn it. Good enough.
Easy routes out of service.
Hasn't stopped me yet. I'll find a way.
That's very true. Most of the direct routes in this game generally get shut off almost immediately. Here's looking at you, Corsica, for that one. At least a little bit. But yeah, most of the time, anytime Chai shows up, the front door is blocked, doesn't work. And so he's always taking the secondary route everywhere. But anyway, yeah, like the entire idea of how do you get people to buy things? Like, think about Hi-Fi Rush, for example. Hi-Fi Rush is a game that came out it was advertised almost like I want to say it was less than a month before it actually released.
We're coming for you, Kale.
And it released up directly onto Game Pass, which is probably also one of the main reasons I'm playing it right now.
Or maybe not.
Mr. Chai, now it is my turn to help you.
Great job, Cinnamon.
Shake it off, Chai.
But that's the thing. You look at Tango Gameworks, and it's in the games that were made for it, like that they made. Like Tango Gameworks was originally founded by, I want to say off the top of my head, it was Shinji Mikami, and although I could be horribly wrong, but either way, it was the designer of Resident Evil 4, and what game did they want him to make? They wanted him to make a Resident Evil 4 type game. The same issue happened with when he teamed up with Grasshopper Interactive. Was he ends up working on a Resident Evil 4 type game. And Tango Gameworks seemingly had kind of fallen into that expectation with Evil Within 1, Evil Within 2, and then there was Tokyo something. It was another horror game. So them releasing a game that is so absolutely super colorful is a game that's saying like, hey, we believe people will have a great time with it. We don't think anybody is expecting that from us. But that's the thing. Ah, thank you.
Oh, you know me so well, Corsica.
And that's the thing with the game industry as in general, is if you only try to make games based on what you think will sell, you will often not necessarily make a game that everybody wants to play.
Santo's robot?
Looks like Kale put on the final touches.
Yeah, it was almost at budget. But there's always the trick to how do you market said game. If nobody knows they want it, like that's why so many things are generally sequels or remakes. Like 3 of the best games released this year are remakes. We've got Metroid Prime remaster. We've got the Dead Space remake, and now recently we've also gotten the Resident Evil 4 remake. So there is an element of like figuring out what exactly people want to play. But like a game like Hi-Fi Rush, I don't think is something that necessarily people expected to want to play. Like if I was to say, hey, do you want to play a rhythm action game that's super colorful from the makers, from the developing team of, I don't even know which developing team did this in Tango Gameworks, whether it is actually the development team of Evil Within 2. But you could also say that's another reason why this game is immediately on Game Pass, although it's made by Bethesda, which is now a first-party studio of Microsoft. So there's no reason why it wouldn't necessarily be. And that's also another thing. If like Kale just is showing like how out of touch he is with his entire consumer base, with the products he's making. I would imagine that that's true for a lot of the people he hires. Like he's not exactly hiring people based on their knowledge of the consumers. Mimosa only knows about herself.
Giant death robot. Any ideas?
Zanzo has almost no understanding of anything beyond his own interests.
Back to us.
And that's the thing with any product, is you have to have some knowledge as to what you're making and how it's going to be used. Even if... Where does this go? Does this go anywhere? The answer is seemingly no. But yeah, it's a complicated question, trying to figure out what people want to buy. And his answer of, they will buy what I tell them to buy, cuts out that middleman of, what is it even going to be used for? It showcases the corporation need for money versus necessarily need for product.
Run towards it! Trust me on this one. Hey, to your left. Run for the shutter.
Mr. Jai, I've hacked this screen to provide you.
Oh, that was close. That was some very helpful guidance there, Cinnamon.
Nowhere to run. Corsica! This is where you don't let me down!
Ooh.
Talia, want to get out of there.
Thanks, macarons!
Ah, we've become a side-scroller again.
Not done yet.
This should be of assistance.
That was this time. Good job. Ah. Yeah, I figure there had to be something back there.
It appears the break in its armor reveals a critical weak point.
Not sure it's enough to take that thing down, though.
It's a start.
Something. Just gotta get close to it. Well, good news. I think it lost me.
Are there bad news? I think it found you. Oh, hello.
Arm is stuck. Any way you can reach it.
Kinda busy right now. Give me a second. Cover me.
Don't worry about me.
No problem, guys.
You got this, Matt.
Here goes.
Just cover me.
Clear this out.
Ah, damn it.
Pick me up.
Did it really need that pick me up? Probably not.
One, two. Ready for this?
Ah, finally, I didn't get hit by one of those exploding guys. Yep, Kip.
No problem, guys.
All right. Always nice to succeed the first time. Ah, son of a... Good enough.
Like that'll do it. You're gonna do something, Shy! Do it now!
Hold on. Coming in hot.
I can push down on that.
Bet you won't see this coming.
Ah.
That was awesome!
That was pretty
What do we do
awesome.
now?
Wait, where's Cinnamon?
I think this may do the job. Perhaps that arm can still be used.
Cinnamon, what are you doing?
I can finally be of assistance. I must seize this opportunity.
Oh no.
Oh my, this is quite fun. I see why you enjoy this, Mr. Jai. I'm compatible. It's quite heavy though. I could use a hand.
Oh my gosh. Now is not the time, Cinnamon.
Cinnamon! Yes, yes, yes! Let's help him out.
We ready?
I think really, I don't know.
Let's do
How much of this of the legwork is of this lifting is ah. How much of the lifting is actually just done by Macaron? No, Cinnamon.
Cinnamon!
Was I dope, Mr. Chai? That was very dope, Cinnamon. Man, he is messed up.
Nothing I can't fix.
Stop, Kale. I will be fine. I'm glad to finally be useful.
We'll take it from here, lad.
Guys, we gotta move.
This is it.
Let's close the set.
Oh yeah, that was just track 11. There's also track 12. And then that's it. Track 12 is the finale of the game.
Nowhere to run, Kale.
Gotta admit, you work really well together.
You're not going through with this.
You know how you get to the top? Having vision. Something all of you lack.
Enough, Kale. You can't stop all of us.
Oh, really? You've had a few hits, but I think it's time we break up the band.
Damn it, Kale!
How about it, Chai? Come on my side. I can make you a real rock star. World famous.
You know what? I'm good.
You know what? Doesn't matter. We both know who's the target user of Spectra. Another pawn And this one should fare me better.
So how does my chest iPod actually
To be a member of the Vandal Ape.
affect my new Spectra conditioning?
Yeah, well, that's the point. I'm controlling you. Is this a joke? You think I can't deal with a cat? What do you think you can do?
I began to shake. My blood coursed strong as you readied your tank. I nodded once and that was all it took. In a blink you were over me and my world shook.
This'll stop you.
You say so.
When I said it was understood, you had control once you lowered your hood. My pulse quickened to and
Damn it!
Get him, Ty!
Don't call it a comeback.
Pain in the ass. You know what? Let's take this outside.
Okay, this is quite the epic finale.
See what I am capable of?
Give it up!
Here we go!
Kale, I'll never
Back off! See what I am capable of?
Just focus! Kale, you've gone too far!
Push it up! Push it up! You got this?
Just focus!
Got this!
Stop them!
Roll up my sleeve.
Guys, we can do this!
Peppermint! Come on!
Kale, I'll never forget you.
Peppermint! Your turn!
Kale, you've gone too far!
Alright.
You got me lucky.
Stop it, Kale! Guys, we can do this! Stop it, Kale!
Try this out!
Tight! Not lose it!
Peppermint!
Tight! Not lose it!
Here we go!
Got it, tight!
Get it, macaron!
Let's finish this, Ty.
You got me lucky.
I'm okay with getting lucky. It's worked for this whole game.
Try this out!
Don't worry about this out! Kale, you've gone too far! Help? Give it up! Give it up! Guys, we can do this!
Try this out!
Let's just finish, Kale.
Guys, we can do this!
Thank you, Health Pack, for appearing.
Peppermint!
Kale, you've gone too far! Come on, guys, we can do this! Give it up!
Ah.
You can't lose this! Kale, I'll never forget you.
Here we go!
Kale, I'll never forget you.
It ends here.
Come on, folks!
All right, phase 1 down. We'll probably die during phase 2. Was that good enough? All right, Dr. Octopus.
Armstrong tech to shame.
We'll see about that.
Oh yes, we will.
Corsica, try this out. Kale, peppermint. Come on.
Kale.
Here we go.
Let's finish this time.
Pick it up.
Kale, you've gone too far.
Stay back, Ty. Let me handle that. Kale, now it's up to you.
Minor malfunction.
Wait, I think I might get it now.
I can break that lens for you, Shy. Now finish it. Show Kale who's in charge.
Minor malfunction. Come here!
Shy, let me break those shields.
Macaroon, knock him.
Kale, just get it off.
You got this, Mac.
Got him. Now see if you can destroy them.
Oh, yeah, definitely do this. Okay, so now we just have Corsica and... Peppermint. Wow, that took me way too long.
Try this out.
Don't worry about me.
Otherwise, I suppose we still have his normal attacks.
Peppermint.
Kale, you've gone too far.
How do you like that? Pick me up.
Yep, why not?
Here we go.
Need help? Stop it, Kale.
Excellent. Finally dodged at least one of those attacks. Alright, and now his arms are gone. Or should I say his extra arms?
It's over, Kale.
On my side, you could have been something, Chai. Too bad your little adventure ends here.
Peppermint.
Give it up. You're with
Peppermint.
No, don't let him get you.
Not even you can stop me.
Stop it, Kale.
Here we go.
Let's just finish, Kale.
Alright, so now it doesn't seem like he has...
Try this out.
Kale. Kale, you've gone too far.
quite as much guarding him.
Get him, Macaron.
Where?
Going little loser.
Peppermint.
Ty, you can do this. Ty, can't lose this.
Defect.
Pick me up. Peppermint. Get out.
Not even you can stop this.
Ah.
Pick it up.
Give it up.
Hey, just give it off.
Pick me up.
Don't get it, Ty.
Try this out. Let me out them. Here we go. Let's finish it. You got this, Mac. Don't give it up.
There we go. Knocked him down for at least a little bit. Damn it.
Defect who got lucky. I put in the hard work.
You think I'm winging this? Not anymore.
See? You can't match what I can do.
It's because I'm not very good at this. I'm sorry. Ah. One of these times I'll get through this first wave. At least I got the final one.
You ruined this company enough.
Come on, Corsica! Can't believe I looked up to you! Peppermint!
Oh my gosh, I did all of the wrong buttons.
Game over.
Is it?
Enough's enough. Give us the password.
Never. You're just a bunch of losers.
Maybe so. But together, we're unstoppable.
Chai!
All right, his guitar became an actual guitar. Nice.
This is just too much work.
All he wanted to do was avoid responsibility. Was it so hard to just avoid having to do things?
Is that it?
I think so.
A VSB port. The password is password.
It's over. This is just a bunch of scrap metal now.
I was worried there for a second. But I knew you could do it.
Look who's here.
I'll assume by the damage done that Mr. Chai was involved.
Oh, now he has actual sunglasses. He doesn't have to draw on his sunglasses.
It's done.
You did it, Chai.
We did it.
Okay, now where's Roxanne?
I apologize for putting you through all this.
Nothing we couldn't handle, Miss Vandelay.
I won't make the same mistakes again. If possible, I'd like to make it up. It would be an honor to work for the company. The real Vandelay that I admired.
And we will welcome you with open arms. Oh, Macaron. After all these years, it's so good to see you at my side again.
I should have done something sooner. Known things went right, Roxanne.
You made it right. That's what matters. And our team needs you back leading development.
Got a new partner, too.
While it might not look it, I had quite a fun adventure coming to meet you.
I won't run away this time, Mom. I understand what you always wanted for me. And the company.
Peppermint, you need to do things your own way. Never change who you are. I think we have a lot of catching up to do.
I'd like that a lot.
Ah, Chai.
I'd love to help, but don't quite think I, fit a job description. So maybe I should see myself out.
Chai, I think you know yourself. That you are special. Making the most of what was handed to you and making a difference. I think that's the kind of attitude we need here right now. And Project Armstrong needs an ambassador. A leader, a real rock star. Are you interested?
All right. That's an odd way to end a game with a character going, But there is post credits. But no, that was Hi-Fi Rush. It was a lot of fun. I'm terrible. I'm still pretty bad at the. Was that Jonathan Waters, the writer? I want to say that was the writer of Evil Within 2. But anyway, and Evil Within 1's DLC, which was really good. But no, Hi-Fi Rush was great. I'm still not necessarily very good at the whole maintaining, doing things to a beat type thing. I want to say I've improved as the game has gone on. And part of me also wonders, like, would this game still be just as good without necessarily the beat thing? But at the same time, like Kale said, like, you have to know where your oh, is he hallucinating that whole thing? Like, where does this product fit into the market? What enables it to stand out amongst its other shooters? Them's be some anime rosy cheeks. I've already heard about the people shipping Corsica and Peppermint. I'm on board said ship. And also, like, that whole rhythm thing does create a much more unique flow to the combat itself than it would without it. Not to mention how well it permeates through its style throughout the entire game, from the gameplay through the storyline to the imagery to the way the world behaves is all kind of built on that rhythm. And here's the thing that I feel that can be gathered from this is, one, I would be totally on board for a Hi-Fi Rush 2, and two, just make the games you want to make. So many video games come out where it feels as though they're only making the video game that they're expected to make, that they're being pushed to make, like Battlefield Hardline from the makers, from the makers of Dead Space, the Evil Within 1. What was that game from Grasshopper? What's the name of that one? It wasn't something Damned? Shadows of the Damned.
You're actually gonna learn how to play guitar.
Yeah, gotta practice. Need a backup job, just in case this doesn't work out.
Yeah, become an actual rock star. Shinji Mikami, yeah, excellent. And he also just left Tango Gameworks to do something else. It'll be interesting to see what he does next. It'll be interesting to see what Tango Gameworks does next. Because this was it was a great time. Got any suggestions for something to play next? Leave them down in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and have yourselves a good night.
This is impossible. It's spectra signals. They're appearing all over the Vandalay campus.
But I thought we shut it down.
Could be some sort of backup plan?
It's Kale. Wouldn't put anything past that bugger.
If only we had someone up to the task of checking those hotspots out.
Who are you implying?
You, Mr. Chai. I was implying you.
You up for another round? See what's going on here?
Doesn't look like I have much of a choice.
Alright, so this is what these, what those locked doors were about. Am I going to actually worry about it? Probably not. But you can. In your own game.